ticket for the ferry ride. I pack my clothes in the bag and folded them all nice. Getting old, hard to face what the mirror sees. Not in the skin, but the heart that wants a new beat. Stood from my seat, walked the bridge, and fought the sun. This day is fresh, all the past is either lost or burned. This I know is a move that you never see, but that's the point. Gotta change and restart your dream. You gotta charge into the walls. Gotta charge into the walls and find a new life to explore. We're starting out of nowhere. Now restore. Under the shade of the branch where I'm now from has made me sane, not corrupt like the ones back home. Drop the phone before you go and dial me. You need to see what I see if you're gonna believe. You gotta charge into the walls. Gotta charge into the walls and find a new life to explore. We're starting out of nowhere. Now restore. You gotta charge into the walls. Gotta charge into the walls and find a new life to explore. We're starting out of nowhere. 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 Now restore. Now restore. Yeah.
There you have it, song number 3 on today's MSI. Let's head over to our guest panelist, Dave Bryce from the rock group Spider. Dave, your thoughts on number 3?
I love this track. Absolutely love the vocals. Very uplifting, very, very now. Song could be released now, and maybe it could be a hit somewhere. But yeah, I loved everything about it. The drums sounded good. It wasn't too busy. Yeah, it wasn't too busy sounding. And the vocals made it for me. Definitely the best song. I've made my vote already. The best song of the 3. Yeah, just loved it.
All right, that's good. Ian, your thoughts on number 3 today?
Yeah, I mean, fantastic track. Really strong bit of songwriting here, which is really nice to hear. Really hooky chorus. The vocal was well done and well mixed. I think if I was being really pushy, the vocalist could have done another take on this and nailed just a few endings of lines and stuff like that, which are a touch messy. Could be put down as feel. If you really want to push yourself, you could probably do another take and get them right. The vocal sounded a bit dry to me as well. It's very unusual for me to say this. I like dry vocals, but a touch more reverb on that vocal would have done it proud, I think. Everything else, though, was really well placed. I like the piano, the drums again. Did I hear a slight lag in the drums again, or are my headphones just playing me up this week? Two songs I'm hearing sort of drum lagging.
Like loose feel.
Yeah, on the verses especially, it just didn't quite hit the groove for me. It was on time effectively, but just wasn't grooving properly with the rest of the track, and it just sort of seemed to lag a little bit. And overall, I felt the mix was a touch hot, maybe a bit over compressed or over EQ'd in mastering. But otherwise, I mean, it's I think someone said it in chat, and I agree, sort of it's got that Ben Folds feel to it. And again, I would have loved to have heard some BVs. The guy's got a great voice, and on them choruses, just some harmonies coming in, and it would have just sort of topped it off for me, really. But otherwise, great track, very, very strong. Loved it.
All right, thanks a lot, Ian. Let's head over to Tom Chianti and his opinion and thoughts on the third song. Tom?
This has what the second song did not have in the mix, which remind me, it was a very clear mix. The other song was too warm and muddy. This was very clear. I liked the mix. I agree with Ian that he should have had the vocalist take another crack at the vocal, even if, just certain parts that seemed troublesome. There were a few that stood out. But overall, I think it could have used a better vocal performance. The vocal sound, it is what it is. Could it be a little wetter? No, I heard enough reverb on it just to give it some size and depth. That's really what reverb's all about, really. Just to make something a little bit bigger and give it some depth and space. It had the correct amount for that. And he does have a very pleasing voice. And again, like I said, the mix was done well. It was written well. The thing about the drummers, I don't know. Sometimes, you'll get a drummer that's more into playing the fast feel. It definitely felt like he wasn't really. There was something else, a different beat he could have played that would have fit the groove better and driven the track a little bit more. Not necessarily busier, but just different. And I agree with the dog.
Down ship.
He's gone now. Sorry about that.
I made myself laugh. Yeah, I like this.
All right, Tom, appreciate it. Thank you much. Gentlemen, before we get into the song of the week, let me introduce this one. And we also have something else we want to do before the song of the week is selected. So first of all, the introduction of that song. The song, of course, called Charge Into the Walls by C. Williams. C. William with Charge Into the Walls. Thanks so much for sending that into MSI. Now,
He's been on before.
He may have been. Again, we select these at random, so, that's just the way it goes. Now, I want to throw things over to Ian before we get into this so he can describe what we've been doing on the website of late. We want to introduce that to you before we do a Song of the Week selection. So, Ian, if you'll take that away while I prepare things on this end.
Rightio. Well, I say we. Rich has been working really hard on the back end of the website. Basically implementing lots of new features to help us get the site working a bit harder for you guys. And we're going to introduce a new Song of the Week page this week, which contains a hell of a lot more information than our old page did. It'll have links to your Twitter feed, your YouTube feed, your Facebook feed. It'll have a picture of you. It'll have the song, a little biography about you. But we do need you guys to go into your dashboard and fill that information in for us. So if you get voted Song of the Week from now on, this page will go up, and it's all nicely designed, nicely laid out pictures and lots more information than we had before. And there's the magic message me button.
Right.
Isn't that right, Rich? The magic message me button.
Yeah, absolutely. One of the things that we found over the last number of months, even though we try to promote artists as much as what we can, we found it lacking a little bit in that fans could not get a hold of artists through the site. And to that end, we put up the private messaging capabilities, but you still weren't intuitively able to figure out how to use it and get a hold of each other. So Song of the Week pages will now have a message artist button. Just push the button. You'll be taken to a message form. You can fill it out and send them a message. Also, and that's not an email. That's just an on-site message that they can look at, a private message, if you will. Also, we've taken, and in hopes of promoting more artists at any given time, in fact, all the artists on the site, we've created a new directory of artists who are registered users on the site and allow people to contact them, again, through the message button to be able to find out what their Twitter information is, Facebook, MySpace, Reverb Nation, SoundCloud, and so forth, so that you can follow your artists, find out where you can find their music, including their home pages. So we've done a lot of work on that. I want to show you a little bit of that. We switch over here to Tommy's screen. You can see Tommy down in the corner there. Wave at everybody, Tom. Hi. And this
Don't forget to do the sign language, Tom.
Yeah, this is the old Song of the Week entry. So if you were an artist who were Song of the Week, you'd see this as the Song of the Week, where you could see the artist's name and play back the song with a very large approved button. We've changed it to this. We still have the approved button. We've changed things around to showcase the artist and information that's found in their profiles. So if you're an artist on the MSI site, we recommend and highly encourage you to go ahead and submit a profile. Fill out your profile information. This is Ian's profile. And at the bottom, you can see your YouTube page, Facebook, Twitter, your website, and so on. Then over to the left, you'll be able to play the Song of the Week. You'll have information if you're in a band, the name of the band, the genre that your music is. If you're on a label, indie label or otherwise, you can indicate that there, again, with the message button we were talking about for the artist itself. And then you can watch the whole episode of the show that you were Song of the Week on. And then the members page we were talking about, take a look at it. It's just a straight-up list of members you can see on the site. And you can search by different fields, last name, first name, username, the band name, and the genre. Very cool. If you're looking for rock artists, you can find them all by using the genre. And then last but not least, once you do select an entry to look at, it brings up, again, a message button, along with information on that artist, their website, the band genre, and so forth, along with their profile. So it's all good stuff. We hope you enjoy it, and we hope you will take the time to fill out your profiles so that we can better promote you on site. And
don't forget to go and buy a T-shirt like mine.
Yeah, and
one better.
Absolutely. If you haven't seen Ian's T-shirt today, he's got one of the first MSI shirts on, which looks very nice.
Well, let's take a look at that again. Stand up again.
Then there's my lovely chest. Do you like it? Do you like my chest?
You need to work out more push-ups.
Well, you do look a little flabby, but the MSI T-shirt looks really cool.
All right.
What color is that?
Go. Green, of course.
Of course.
Army green?
Army green, kind of khaki, yeah.
Is there any other color you can get it in?
Green.
But there you have it. Green and green.
Well,
green any color you want.
Okay. And,
yes, Sam, we've got girly cut T-shirts. Go and get your girly cut T-shirt right now.
That's it. Now, if you fill out your profile and get a Song of the Week, you'll be shown in that fashion. In fact, we're going to debut these changes to the website today. After the show, we'll make them active so the new Song of the Weeks will appear as such and so forth. The member directory will also be open. So we certainly hope that you fill out your artist profile over at msi.icweekly.net. Now, gentlemen, again, every week the unenviable task falls to you to select a Song of the Week. Tommy, yes, sir.
I have a question.
Sure.
could previous bands of the week go in and enter their? Is this from now on, or could, let's say, a band of the song of the week from last month, could those bands fill out the information?
We encourage every band, whether they've been selected Song of the Week or not, to complete that information so that in future they will be better promoted if their songs are subsequently selected Song of the Week. All past Song of the Week pages are going to remain the same. We're making this change in the new Songs of the Week pages.
Okay, but any band that's had a song or is member registered on the site can fill out this information.
Absolutely. In fact, we would very much like them to.
Okay.
All right.
I just wanted to make that clear so that, you know, even people in the past know that they can still fill out the information and further publicize themselves.
Absolutely. I agree, Tommy, and I thank you for clarifying that. Now, gentlemen, Song of the Week time.
Great.
Fight it out after Tommy says 3.
I don't think there's any question about it, to be honest. I mean, I think all the tracks have been all right in their own merit this week. I like the first one, except for the vocal effects, really. And but 3 does stick out as the better song overall.
3.
Number 3.
Well, that was quick.
3.
Most dynamic.
All right. Well, there you have it. Number 3 it is. Charge Into the Walls.
Oh, wait, we were working Song of the Week?
Song of the Week, Tommy.
Oh, number 3.
Okay. Well, Song of the Week is number 3.
Rich.
Charge Into the Walls, C. William, right here on MSI. Gentlemen, as always, thank you for being with us on the panel today. Dave, I appreciate you coming in, and always love having you on the show. You're going to have to let us know when these gigs are where we can go see you at.
Will do.
Oh, he could fill out. Could he fill out Artist of the Week or just band information and whatnot?
Absolutely. The profiles are open to all registered users on the site. So if you're a registered user on MSI, definitely fill them out. Dave, we're going to have you fill out your profile, right?
I will do.
All right. Now,
just a little bio with some dirt so that Ian will stop asking you these questions.
Yeah. Okay.
What size is your inseam, by the way?
My what, Tommy? I didn't hear that.
You're lucky. You're lucky. So I'm sure Ian has a good question for you in the way of another pointless question.
Well, Rich, who have we got on as guest next week? That's a valid question.
That's one I thought you would ask Dave.
Dave, who have we got on as guest next week?
I don't know. I read it, but I can't.
John Hodgson. John.
Oh, John Hodgson, yeah, from the Jam.
Yeah.
That's right. We do have John Hodgson joining us next week, audio engineer from GeForce Software. He's also, he writes software, a lot of audio software. He's been involved with the Imposcar 2 project for a long time. Omnisphere is one of his projects. So we're looking forward to having him on again with us next week. Ian, any other gotchas before I...
No, I'm good.
All right. Dave, once again, thanks for being with us. We look forward to seeing you and the new band AWOL out on tour sometime soon.
Thanks, Rich. Thank you.
Cheers, Dave. Cheers, guys.
Thanks, Ian. Thanks, Tom. Cheers.
It's been a pleasure and an honor, sir.
It's been emotional.
Thanks to everyone out in the audience, too. And we look forward to seeing you again next week right here on MSI.